The village of Emmerdale has been rocked to its core today with a seismic, long-awaited twist that has shattered the John Sugden storyline and delivered the one-two punch fans have been desperate for. The shocking truth about Mackenzie Boyd's fate and the dramatic, surprise return of a soap legend. After weeks of high-stakes drama, the tangled web of murder, kidnapping, and betrayal involving the villainous John Sugden, Oliver Farnworth, has finally begun to unravel, and the man holding the thread is none other than a miraculously paroled Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley. For weeks, viewers were left screaming at their screens as the ruthless, manipulative killer John, newly married to fan favorite Erin Dingle, seemingly dispatched Mackenzie Boyd, Lawrence Robb. The brutal crossbow attack and rock to the head seemed definitive, leading to Charity Dingle's tear-soaked grief and a village consumed by suspicion. But in a jaw-dropping episode that will go down in Emmerdale history, the initial twist that Mac was alive, chained in a claustrophobic underground bunker, was instantly overshadowed by the arrival of a figure nobody expected. The shocking news today confirms that Robert Sugden, who served 6 years of a lengthy sentence for the murder of his sister Victoria's rapist, Lee Posner, is back in the Dales. But this wasn't a peaceful homecoming. Robert's return was woven directly into the most terrifying moments of the Mac and John saga, leading to a climax that saw all 3 men involved in a perilous standoff at the Langstone Gorge. The true genius of this storyline came to light as Aaron, manipulated and drugged by his husband John, finally pieced together the fragments of Mac's struggle and John's chilling crimes, including the murder of Nate Robinson. Just as John was about to silence Aaron's desperate plea for help forever, a voice cut through the woods. "Don't touch him, John." It was Robert, looking lean, haunted, and determined. The emotional weight of Robert's appearance was immense, but the twist wasn't just his presence. It was the Mackenzie Boyd revelation that instantly followed. John, desperate and cornered by his brother, revealed the true extent of his plan. He hadn't just held Mac hostage, but had been keeping him alive as leverage. John, the supposed Sugden sibling seeking a fresh start, has been a ticking time bomb of control issues and hidden rage. He didn't kill Mac initially because he needed a bargaining chip against the discovery of his past. However, the ultimate shock came not from the hostage drama, but from a confrontation between the 2 half-brothers, Robert and John, after John framed Robert for the entire debacle and tragically dragged Aaron over the gorge's edge. As the police descended on the scene, finding John and a critically injured Aaron at the bottom, Mac was finally located, barely clinging to life, in the woodland bunker. But the news broke today. The police investigation has uncovered evidence that points not only to John's guilt in Nate's death and Mac's kidnapping, but also to a sinister connection to Robert's past crime. The twist: a second Sugden killer. The ultimate, high-engagement news is the discovery of a hidden diary belonging to the original Robert Sugden before the recasting, revealing a shocking secret: that the original Robert had been a secret confidant to a young John, and the pair had shared a dark secret related to a separate, historic death, a crime John had taken the fall for decades ago. The twist is that John Sugden isn't a replacement for Robert, but a mirror. He is a second, even more dangerous Sugden killer, whose long-simmering resentment over taking the rap for a childhood crime led him down a path of villainy and jealousy over Robert's bond with Aaron. Robert didn't return simply for Aaron. He returned because he knew a darker family truth was about to surface. His surprise parole was conditional on his cooperation with an investigation into his family's past, which now implicates John in a terrifying pattern of behavior. This explosive combination of Robert's return, Mackenzie's rescue, and his recovery will surely be a long and fraught process, and the unmasking of John as a lifelong killer with a historic bond to the Sugden name promises to dominate headlines. Emmerdale has delivered a masterpiece of soap opera plotting, ensuring that the legacy of Rob Ron and the current high-stakes drama remain the hottest topic in the Dales. Fans are already on social media, predicting a new era of Rob Ron protecting the village from the darkness the Sugden family seems to attract. The nightmare is over for Mac, but for Robert, the fight to clear his name and expose his brother's dark past has just begun.